This video is proudly sponsored by Land of Gamers and Output Games. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to all the geeks out there in our little geekdom, and welcome to our review of Echoplex.
Echo.
So, I had the chance to review Echoplex. Kez does not like these kinds of games. Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of this kind of puzzle game.
I saw a bit of the game, and when you played it, and when Zaffa played it, and when Giraffe played it, and I knew I would not play it because I do not do well with puzzle games. I lose my temper way too quickly, and I give up. So I gave up ahead of schedule, and I didn't even try. But I did watch some of it, so I know some of what actually happened.
Okay, so Echoplex is an interesting kind of game. Actually, it's sort of a thriller kind of game. So you are running against the clock, but you're also running against yourself, as well as other annoying little tidbits that land up coming towards you at the last minute, and then you can't figure out what to do, and you sit for an hour trying to figure it out. Because I'm not good at these kinds of puzzle games, especially not FPS puzzle games. Give me a puzzle game where I'm actually like working it out on a screen and I'm happy, but give me a puzzle game where I'm actually first person, it's gonna kill me.
It's really, really hard from what I've seen.
Yeah,
and I'm
hard.
taking it not just from Zif's point of view, but from all the people I watched play the game. It's really, really hard.
Yeah.
The closer you get to the end of the game,
Pretty much how it's supposed
really,
to be.
I know that's how it's supposed to be, but it's one of those games where you kind of want to pull out your hair because you're getting that angry and frustrated. Because as you were saying, when you said that you're running against you running against time and against yourself, basically what it is duplicates of you
doing the same thing you did 5 seconds earlier.
You fighting against that, and if they collide, it's pretty much done for from
and if you
what
run
I
into
understand.
them, you're the same thing. If you run into them, the same thing happens.
That's the echo conversion or something like that.
Echo collision, actually.
But basically, you need to time it so that all the little duplicates of you make it everywhere without running into each
just
other,
to get you to the end,
and
so that you can get
running without running into you, so that you can finish the game.
Yeah, so that you can get your memory. Basically, what you're trying to do is pick up your memories because you've lost all your memories. So you're trying to pick up your memories. Now, I'm not going to give any of the story away, but that's essentially the premise of the game. Now, for South African developers, I've got to give you guys one thing. Huge thumbs up. Well done for doing what you did and getting this game designed the way it is. Right, so this is a South African developed game, and I give you guys props. You did an unbelievable job with the game. Look, I can't stand these kinds of games. I'm not very good at first-person puzzle games. They actually piss me off. I actually can't even believe I got through the game, but it pissed me off. The amount of times I wanted to actually slam my fist through my screen, you have no idea. It was that hectic. But for guys who actually like these kinds of games, you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. It took hours for me to get through a couple of things. It's fast.
It's very short though.
It's very short. It is a very short game. Look, I wouldn't expect it to be very long. It is an indie game, so indie games are going to be quite short. Yeah. But yes, you guys, you did a fucking fantastic job with being able to actually make it difficult for people to complete.
It's very different, and the thing is that you want to complete it and you want to finish the game because you want to know what happens.
You want to know what happens.
With the cutscenes that come in. So the reason, if you have seen Echoplex and you go, oh, it's not a scary game, it's not the actual game that is scary, it's the cutscenes.
It's a thriller. That's how I looked at it. It's not actually scary.
But it's not the actual game that you're playing that is creepy or scary, it's the cutscenes.
Yeah, well, no, you get
that
scared
goes to that.
Because you'll run into one of those drones and the thing will shoot you, and it will shoot at you. Like, turn the corner and there's a drone, you're like, ah!
And you can't defend yourself.
It is that kind of game. So that's where the thrill comes in, because you'll run into something like that and you'll try getting away. But at the same time, you'll fail because you'll know that, oh shit, my Echo's running that way, it's going to get hit by it, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. So you have to plan out your strategy before you even go in. There's a little map there. You can see the little map in the beginning. It will show you where you need to go and what you should actually do. But even that is not easy because then it's all about timing. And timing for me in games like this is impossible. I hate it. I hate that, but I love it at the same time. It's you guys have made me. You've actually turned this into a love-hate relationship. You know, I love you, but I hate you at the same time. You built a bloody brilliant game. The graphics are, for a small studio of your size, unbelievable. The controls were a bit niggly. I mean,
there were quite a few people that have said about the controls that it's a bit iffy at times.
Yeah. Look, there are things that I wanted to be able to do that I couldn't do because my character wouldn't maneuver that way. But you know, you figure it out eventually how you can actually surpass that, and then you get past the level and complete the game. But it's a short game, which I wouldn't expect it to be a very long game because again, it is only an indie development game, or indie developed game. But guys, yes,
scores time.
It's scores time. Now, Kez, I don't know if she's going to give a score.
I don't feel it's fair that I give a score because I didn't play the game myself.
Okay.
So
she's not going to give a score.
I've seen people play the game. I've heard opinions of people who play the game, but I haven't actually physically played the game. So for me to give a score, in my opinion, is not fair.
Yeah. Okay, so from my side, as I said, it's a love-hate relationship. You know, I hate the game, but I love the game. You know, I hate the fact that I was constantly dying. I hate the fact that I constantly got stuck on one bloody level that was just so
got his blood pressure up to here
that I literally stormed out of the house, walked around the yard a couple of times, and came back to actually finish the level. And I literally wanted to punch a hole through my screen. That's how annoying some of these levels were. It pissed me off. But I understand that that's what this kind of game is about. I understand that this is exactly why you guys designed this game this way. So I am not going to take points away for that. However, I am going to take points away for the bad controls, sometimes being very difficult for me to actually do what I needed to do. I am going to take some points away for that because, guys, that pissed me off to no end. The acting wasn't that bad. Look, it was confusing, to say the least. It was confusing at times. You had to actually get through the entire game, and even, I mean, at the end, it was worse than anything because it just, you guys suck for leaving us on a cliffhanger. You guys suck for leaving us on a cliffhanger.
I saw the end.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
see
suck.
all the others, but
that much I can say. You suck for leaving us on a cliffhanger. You really do. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to give you a horrible score. I'm not going to give you a bad score. You guys did a freaking fantastic job with this game. I'm giving you a 7 out of 10, which I think is fair. Okay, for the game that it was, for how long it was, especially as an indie game, I think a 7 is a very good score for this for this game. Guys, let me tell you one thing. If this is your kind of game, if this is the kind of game that you want to see, want to jam and actually want to smash up your computer for, then go get it. Seriously, go and get this game. So, guys, definitely, if this is your kind of game, go for it. If you cannot stand puzzle games, you're not going to want to play this game. If you love first-person shooters but hate puzzle games, you might want to play it, but that's a might. This is definitely for the guys who want to actually play.
Short and sweet. Have a look at the gameplay. Have a look at the reviews, and if you think it's for you, go out and get it.
Yeah, exactly. Look at guys like I think Goon Squad did no, it wasn't Goon. It was Zaffa. Sorry, Zaffa and Monster Giraffe. We'll put their details. Giraffe Monster. And Giraffe Monster.
Apparently you're now a Monster Giraffe.
I'm dyslexic, so leave me alone. Giraffe Monster and Zaffa, or Zaffa Geek, we're going to leave their details down below for these particular videos so you guys can actually go and watch their videos that they did on Twitch, and you can see what they felt or how they played the game, and you can watch the game yourself and see if you really want to get it. But guys, in my personal opinion, I say go get it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs down. If you think that there's something that needs to change, hit that thumbs down button. If you really like that, subscribe and hit that bell button, because then you can actually get notifications whenever a new video comes out. Also, you guys can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Twitch, and you can follow us on Vero. We're on all of those social medias as well. And guys,
too far.
I always do, as you know. And guys, as always, remember, keep it geeky! Bye!